Welcome to the brand new Envy Studios. Cafe set, office set, living room set, dining room, and kitchen set. Plug and play YouTube wall, grocery store aisle set, bathroom set, bedroom set, break room / green room, white room, green screen, and blue screen, voiceover booth, makeup, dressing room, wardrobe, and warehouse. And the other side of all of our sets. Hey guys, Mike here from Envy. So I know that I haven't done a studio tour before, but we're actually moving studios today. So I thought I would give you a tour of the old studio first, and then once we move into our new studio, I'll give you a tour of that as well. So as you can see, this is the back door that comes in from our loading dock. We're pretty much almost done moving this back area, and this is our storage area. So you see we had some storage there, we had our server stuff there, and over here we had all of our workshop items. And as you can see, there's a lot of props left right here that we still have to get done, as well as a lot of our boxes. Over here we do have all of the costumes that are gone right now. You might have seen those in some behind the scenes videos or some behind the scenes photos on our Instagram. You can see all the helmets and all of the hats up here. And then this is just a washing machine and sink area. And then some of our bigger items that we don't normally use or rarely use are up there as well. Like our crash pad, there's a grill up there, things like that. So through here, you can see this is our white room / green screen, blue screen room. We have our white seamless, blue seamless, and green seamless up there. We have our product table here that we do our videos on. We do have everything pre-lit and pre-mic'd, so as you can see here and here. Everything is soundproofed in here, so it probably sounds really good me talking in here. There's Jackson interrupting the filming. We know that we were gonna move for a while, so it's kind of a mess in here, and we didn't really feel like cleaning up since we knew we were moving anyway. We have 3 teleprompters, one here, one there, and one over there, so that means this is the main teleprompter, but if we ever have 2 people on camera, all they have to do is look at the other teleprompter, and it looks like they're looking at each other. We have our voiceover booth here as well. You can see it's all padded and, again, soundproof, and it runs through the wall to our editor Tim's computer so that he can go straight into the project with recording. Whenever we have shoots, we have all the actors' call times. I normally shoot most of the normal commercials. Tim normally shoots a lot of the product videos, and then we have our swing set order. So when we have a swing set or had a swing set, we know whether or not we need a bedroom, a living room, a gym, whatever we need to do that. Bathrooms in here, nothing too special. We tried to make it as homey looking bathroom as possible so that we can shoot in there. So over here we have our office set. This is also our actual offices, so all the computers work. These are our normal offices for our desks. This is kind of the catch-all table, as you can see. We just have a bunch of stuff here right now just for products. Again, we knew we were moving, so we didn't really want to organize that much. We have our back of the office wall right here. This is just a fake wall, just a flat, and that's one side of the wall. This is our swing set, but this is also our living room set that we always have it set up as. Again, we've used it for gyms, we've used it for bedrooms, we've used it for a lot of different things. Everything is removable, and that's why it's called a swing set, because you can take everything down and you can put it all back how it was. You can see we have a big diffuser up top, as well as some of our lights up here. And then this is also fake wall, so you can see the other side. These are flats. This is our storage area, so this is for client product storage for commercials. These are for our film production and film equipment storage. Makeup, dressing rooms, nothing too special about there.
Hi everybody.
This is our coffee shop set. Everything here is just props. We also have a bunch of bar items hidden underneath so that we can make this just a full bar set as well. And yeah, we just change everything out. Here, this is our kitchen set. These are working appliances, but if you like come around here, nothing's finished, you know, nothing really looks good back here, but it doesn't need to because we shoot this way. Over here is just the kitchen table, and this is kind of where our actors stay while they're doing work and waiting So that is the studio tour. We are moving right now, and then as we get into the new studio, we'll do another studio tour on the new studio, and so that you can kind of see the difference. It is bigger, and then we're gonna have slightly different layout just to make it a little more practical and fast for shooting. Hey guys, Mike here from NV Creative. So it took a few months, but we're finally done with our studio and we're ready to show the walkthrough tour and what it took to move from our old studio and to set up the new studio and everything in between. So come on in and let me give you the tour. Okay, so first here, when you come in, you'll see that due to COVID restrictions, we do have a check-in station, and we actually have an automated check-in station that we got with this new device. So people stop here, and it takes your temperature and you sanitize at the same time. Over here, just in case that's not working, we still have our manual check-in station. Let's get into the actual sets of the studio. First, we have our cafe set. And this is one of our most used sets at the studio. We have our cafe bar, and we also have our back cafe bar as well. Now, actually, these bars were just, they were register stands that were here when we actually came into the studio, left over from the previous tenants. So what we did is we put some linoleum vinyl on top, and this is self-adhesive, so you get a nice wood texture. We gave it a fresh coat of paint. All of these things, they're all fake, so you see nothing comes out. These are fake as well. And we have all the set pieces ready to go. These are all fake as well. Oop. So this was one of the first sets that we set up because this is a set that we used a lot at our old studio as well. We have all of our coffee shop stuff behind here, and then we actually also can use this as a bar set. So if we strip this all down, we have a beer tap in here. We also have a lot of fake alcohol beverages, and we can actually just set this whole thing up as a bar set. And then under here, we have a lot of empty bottles that we also put up here so that it's a dual use set. Now, when we were making the studio, we wanted it to be versatile. We wanted to be able to use multiple sets for multiple things, and we also wanted to be able to move around a lot and be able to move sets depending on what we were doing. We have a little coffee bar. We have these 3 tables. They're all rollable, so we can move them out of the way if we need to, and we actually do move them out of the way if we're doing more stuff in other sets. Reading corner over here. All these plants are alive. We work hard to keep them alive as well. Coffee shop artwork and a bulletin board. Now, one of the cool things about our new studio is I wanted to kind of make it a little more personal than our last studio. So actually, all of these canvas prints are artwork that either our cast or crew made for the sets. So you can see there's little signatures on there if they have them. But yeah, I just wanted to make it a little more personable so when the actors or the crew comes in, they can maybe see something of themselves. So let's jump into the next set, which is our office set. So this is our office set. It did take a lot of work, and there are a couple not so funny but interesting stories behind it. For instance, this big pane of glass used to be a giant single pane of glass like over in our coffee shop set. So one time when I was here, I was bringing the rails up to see if I could put them here to measure, to put lights here, but I was turning the corner with the rail, and these are heavy rails, and it hit right here on the big window, and it just shattered into a million pieces. Thankfully, I was here by myself, so nobody got hurt. And I had to blow out the window. Thankfully, we are a production company, so we have big flats. So I was able to board up the window until I was able to get new windows in. There's actually 3 panes here, and we actually kind of like it more now because since our coffee shop set has 1 giant single pane, now our office set has 3 panes, which makes it look a little bit different of a set rather than the same studio. Just for precautions, we did put a little speed bumps down here just in case one of our chairs, there's a little incline just in case one of our chairs rolls down here or anything else, it'll get stopped. So this actually came with the studio. It was in the very back room. It had some networking equipment, just some old AT&T things. Put some of the old networking equipment that we could find and also just some of our server props. If we ever want to show just some light up, we can actually turn these little lights on, and then through here, Kind of looks like a server room. These are our actual working desks as well as what we use for our office set. Basically everything that we have set up besides our normal computers, we wanted to make it look like an actual office with lots of papers, with some posters, with some gear. And the reason we wanted to do this is because one time we did rent a big office set, but they didn't have anything set up. They didn't have any binders. They didn't have any set dressing. So we just wanted to dress the set like an actual office. These are our working computers. These are some of our storage for our office item set. Normally when we shoot the office set, it's this way so that we can see the computers, we can see the backdrop, we can see everything else. I'll kind of get into later how we actually make either the coffee shop or the office set have a third wall or a fourth wall so that we can actually shoot the different ways without seeing into the coffee shop set or seeing into the office set. Because if you turn around, you can see that the coffee shop set is literally right across from the office set. Over here, we kind of have some of our different carts. Now, these were in the back alley of our studio when we moved in. So we figured we might as well use them if they're here. We didn't steal them or anything. They were just here for us to use. So we figured we might as well use them. So this is for our accounts manager. This is his cart for all the incoming and outgoing products. We have product go back. So that means once we're done filming with a product on a shoot day, we just put it back here, and then our accounts manager puts it back in our warehouse area for storage just in case we need to use it again for maybe another shoot or we need to do reshoots. We have our prop go backs. And these just go back to our props area. So if we're using something for a video, then we just put it in here after we're done with it, and our production assistant takes it back and puts it back in our prop area. All right, guys, like I said, this will be a few video tour just because we really wanted to get in depth with each video and each set and each location. So feel free to subscribe so that you guys are notified for when the next segment of the studio tour comes out, and we will catch you in the next one.